Hello everyone, welcome to another Sword of Convallaria quick guide video. This quick guide video is about Dantalion. Hope you enjoy! First off, Dantalion's trait, Path of Kingship. At 1 star, increases Dantalion's attack and defense by 5%. For every 1 character defeated in battle, he recovers 20% HP and 1 NRG. Changes to the previous stars. At 2 star, Dantalion's attack and defense increases by additionally 5%. At 3 star, he recovers additionally 10% HP. At 4 star, his attack and defense increases by additionally 5%. At 5 star, increases his HP by 15% and recovers additionally 5% HP. For his initial skill, Dawn Light, it stays relevant even at level 60. You are able to inflict high magical damage with wide range of 3 tiles range and a height range of -3 to +5 tiles. Now for his rank 1 skills. On the left we have Inspired Healing, on the right we have Unsheathed. Both skills are somewhat acceptable depending on your playstyle of Dantalion. Inspired Healing enables Dantalion to be a sub-healer similar to Mythal's trait, whereas Unsheathed enables more damage and able to inflict vulnerable to debuff as a bonus if the target has a shield. I lean towards Unsheathed as I preferred more damage, but depending on future playstyle, if I use Dantalion more, and with spare Castalias, I might take Inspired Healing for flexibility in his build. This is up to player's preference on whether you want to choose Uninspired Healing or Unsheathed. Now for his rank 3 skills. On the left we have Daybreak, on the right we have NRG Depleting Blow. Daybreak as compared to NRG Depleting Blow offers more utility for a shorter cooldown of 2 turns. It inflicts AoE no healing received debuffs which can be vital in certain events, stages and situations requiring it. Additionally, it dispels 2 buffs as well. I lean towards Daybreak for its utility and flexibility in possible builds requiring no healing received debuffs on enemies. If you are into PvP, you may prefer NRG Depleting Blow instead. My personal preference is left, Daybreak. Now for Dantalion's rank 5 skills. On the left we have Air of Royalty, on the right we have Tenacity. Both passive skills are acceptable depending on your playstyle. If you find yourself using Dantalion more in melee situations, Air of Royalty will greatly benefit his survivability. But if playing him ranged and you may wish to take Tenacity instead. This allows him to survive against ranged watcher enemies. I lean towards Air of Royalty as it is more general and decreases all melee attacks damage by 30%, which doesn't matter the counter roll. My personal preference is left, Air or Royalty. For Dantalion's rank 7 skills, on the left we have Destructive Storm, on the right we have For Ira. For Ira, Leader's Aura is a better selection between it and Destructive Storm. Currently, it is the only Ira Leader's Aura that provides 20% damage boost to Ira's allies affected by 3 or more debuffs. From the possible skill sets that Dantalion can equip, seldom you will find yourself using Destructive Storm. You can delegate attribute debuffing to other units instead. My personal preference is right for Ira. Next for his rank 9 skills. On the left we have White Sword, on the right we have Sheer Break Attack. White Sword has more flexibility in range and it deals magical damage equal to his physical attack. If it requires Dantalion to deal physical damage for his basic attack, he can always switch back to the initial basic attack skill. My personal preference for the basic attack will be left, White Sword. Now for Dantalion's rank 11 skills. On the left we have Legacy of Comrades, on the right we have Endless Dawn. Legacy of Comrades seems good, but it requires an ally in battle to be defeated to gain the 3 turns buffs. In comparison, Endless Dawn is Dantalion's ultimate that has a lot of utility. It deals high physical damage and AoE magical damage with knockback and dispels 1 buff. Although Endless Dawn costs 4 NRG, it has a 0 turn cooldown. As such, with units like Candlelight of Tyre for NRG battery, you will be able to use Endless Dawn repeatedly. My personal preference will be the right, Endless Dawn. Now for Dantalion's skill summary. My personal preference is the one with Dantalion's unit icon. For rank 1 is up to player's preference. For his builds and skill loadouts, The first one is a general mix DPS, where he is able to deal ranged magical attacks and physical ultimate skill, with capability to inflict no healing received debuff. The second is Ultimate Dantalion, where with the assist of NRG battery units like Tire or Candlelight, you can repeatedly use his ultimate skill for big damage. For the third is a support DPS, where he's able to heal the lowest HP after an active attack, inflict AoE no healing received debuff, able to buff Ira's allies, and deals magical damage. For Dantalion's equipment one-handed weapon, the top choice for Dantalion will be the Newborn Blade as it boosts his survivability and physical attack. The second will be Ever Burning Blade, another top choice weapon for Dantalion if you are looking to boost his overall damage by 20%. The instant attack by Flying Blade Arm Guard Trinket is able to inflict Scorch. Now for Dantalion's possible trinkets depending on situations. Origin Hourglass is a general damage boosting trinket for Dantalion as it increases his physical attack with the bonus of immunity against move and speed down debuffs. The second will be Flying Blade Arm Guard. This is a decent trinket when paired with Ever Burning Blade weapon. It is able to inflict Scorch if equipped with Ever Burning Blade when using its instant attack. The third will be Evergreen Pendant. Through his trait, Dantalion is able to make full use of this trinket to gain level 2 attribute buffs. Next for Engravings and a possible resonance. The top choice will be Sword plus 1 as it increases his physical attack stat. The second will be Sword plus Cup. This is a general use of engraving that provides minor damage and lifesteal. This is useful if you find yourself having trouble keeping Dantalion alive in the front lines, and this pairs well with Evergreen Pendant Trinket. And the stats for engraving that you're looking for will be physical attack. Now for the possible tarots. The first one will be the Magician. This is a general DPS buff tarot that benefits both single target and AoE aspect of Dantalion's mixed damage attacks. The second will be Temptation of the Devil. This is a top choice of tarot that increases his attack and defense for each character defeated. The third will be Hierophant's Law. This is an acceptable tarot depending on the situation. It is able to reduce AoE damage and increase his single target damage. The stats for tarot that you're looking for will be physical attack. That's it for Dantalion's quick guide. Thanks for watching.